Russia is developing vaccines for breast and pancreatic cancer.
The Prime Minister chaired a meeting to expedite Long Thanh Airport's progress.
Promoting and attracting labor to work in Nghệ An.
You are watching today's news on NTV. My name is Nguyễn Thị and I will be your guide through today's latest update. President Donald Trump held a victory rally in Las Vegas after a busy first week back in office. He promised to keep his campaign promise to remove taxes on tips.
In his speech, President Donald Trump emphasized a tax exemption policy for tips of service workers, such as restaurant staff, receptionists, and bartenders, which is especially relevant in Las Vegas, a city built on the hospitality industry. Trump also highlighted his recent decisive actions, having made nearly 350 executive decisions to reverse what he considers the failures of the Biden administration. His visit to Vegas coincided with reports that he had fired the independent inspectors general of at least 12 federal agencies overnight, a move seen as an effort to ensure a compliant and loyal workforce.
Russia will develop custom mRNA vaccines targeting tumor in the kidney, breast, and pancreas, with plan to begin testing these vaccines by the end of this year or early 2026.
According to TASS, Mr. Alexander Ginsburg, director of the Gamaleya National Research Center for Epidemiology and Microbiology, announced plans for Russia to research melanoma and subsequently develop a vaccine for small cell lung cancer, which is one of the most common and deadly cancers. He mentioned that depending on funding, 2 or 3 new animal studies on cancer models will also be conducted. Previously, Mr. Ginsburg stated that preclinical research on cancer vaccines has shown effectiveness in inhibiting tumor growth. He emphasized that the first participants in clinical trials for the cancer vaccine will be patients with melanoma and small cell lung cancer.
On the morning of January 25th, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính chaired a meeting regarding the progress of the Long Thanh International Airport projects.
During the meeting, the Prime Minister emphasized that Long Thanh International Airport is a key national project and the largest airport in the country, requiring urgent action. He pointed out that a recent site inspection revealed a lack of scientific organization and coordinated execution of tasks. At the recent conference, it was stated that the project must be completed by 2025. To achieve this goal, the Prime Minister urged all relevant agencies and individuals to take full responsibility, stressing that discussions should focus on action, not excuses, and that anyone not contributing should step aside to allow progress.
Coming up next are some updated news.
At the recent ASEAN Tourism Forum, ATF, 2025 in Malaysia, Vietnam proudly received 17 awards in 4 categories: ASEAN Spa Services, ASEAN Community-Based Tourism, ASEAN Homestay, and ASEAN Public Toilet. These accolades underscore the dedication of Vietnamese tourism businesses to improving service quality and mark a significant recovery for the sector in 2024. The ASEAN Tourism Awards, held annually, celebrate localities and organizations that offer exceptional tourism products and services, promoting sustainable development across the region.
Yesterday, in the Tan Ton area, Lang Son, Vietnam, Pachai, Guangxi, China, the authorities of both sides held a cultural event to celebrate the Lunar New Year and announced the resumption of immigration activities at this border crossing. This is an important milestone that promotes people-to-people exchanges and stable cooperation in tourism and trade. Leaders from both sides committed to further enhancing economic cooperation and border management. aiming to elevate bilateral relations to new heights.
The investigative police in Cam Pha City, Quang Ninh, recently announced the temporary detention of 10 individuals involved in a major online fraud scheme, with losses amounting to nearly 106 billion VND. The authorities seized a laptop and 47 used mobile phones as evidence. The suspects operated by using biometric scanning to manage transactions, transferring funds from their fraudulent activities into various foreign accounts to hide the money trail. They employed a common tactic of calling citizens while pretending to be police officers, claiming that the victims were under investigation in a fake case. They then requested that victims transfer money into preset accounts to steal their funds.
Recently, there has been an increasing trend of urban workers returning to rural areas, with rising investment from businesses, especially foreign direct investment in industrial zones. The demand for jobs is growing. As a result, many workers from the northern and southern region, as well as those who have gone abroad for work in countries such as Japan and South Korea, have decided to stay in their hometown to work.
The wave of labor migration is increasingly robust, driven by a significant demand for jobs in the province. Workers are attracted by good benefits and the opportunity to work close to home. Various departments and localities are implementing activities to promote and attract labor back to their hometowns for employment. Companies are also introducing mechanisms for attracting and retaining workers, offering competitive benefits and a favorable working environment.
The labor force that migrates and returns has good quality, adapts quickly, and meets job requirements well. We also have policies in place to reward our workers.
This year, many large companies in Nghệ An province are becoming operational, leading to a significant increase in labor demand. Numerous businesses in the area are announcing large-scale recruitment drives. According to a survey by the Nghệ An Employment Service Center, there is a demand for over 17,000 job positions in January alone.
The center is actively posting job information, organizing job fairs, and visiting villages to attract workers.
Nghệ An currently has around 700,000 workers employed outside the province and approximately 80,000 working abroad. To tackle the labor challenges faced by businesses, the Provincial Party Committee has issued Directive Number 33 to strengthen the party's leadership in connecting labor supply and demand, and in attracting workers for companies in the province during the 2025 to 2030 period. These efforts are expected to ease the pressure on the labor force for businesses, helping them to stabilize and accelerate production in the near future.
That is the end of today's news. Thanks for your watching and see you next time.